Today's video is sponsored by Skillshare. Hey friends, and welcome back to Lori's Boston Found, where thrifted is the new black. My name is Lori and I make a full-time living selling on apps like Poshmark and eBay and making YouTube videos for you. So today I am going to be doing a ship with me. I've never really done this style ship with me before. I am first going to go downstairs, grab the inventory, and then I'm going to come up and I'm actually going to package the stuff here with you and talk a little bit about my process and talk about the items that I've sold and whatever else comes to mind. I'm kind of winging it. But anyways, if you are interested in this type of content, if you're enjoying yourself at any time during this video, feel free to give this video a thumbs up. It really means the world to me. It also helps my channel and allows me to continue to keep bringing free content to my audience. And if you want to be part of my community, definitely hit that subscribe button. All right then, let's get shipping. The first thing I do is I print out my labels using my foam memo printer, and I always write what the item is on the back of the label. And this just kind of sets me up for the day. It lets me know how many items I need to grab. And then I head downstairs to my studio where all of my inventory is kept. This is early morning, pre-shower, pre-anything. Lights are all off in the basement here. And over the weekend, I wanted to mention that I sold $515 on Saturday and on Sunday. I sold 14 items on those 2 days, and my average selling price was $36.79. I don't mention that later in the video, so I figured I'd share that here. You can see what a mess, an absolute mess my inventory system is. This is where I keep boxes, shoe boxes that are new. So that first Stuart Weitzman box that I looked at was not the right shoe, but here we go. This goes with a bundle that I'll be sharing later. I started a pile there, but I eventually need to grab a bag to grab all the items to go upstairs. This is where I keep my skirts. I have a separate room that also has some storage shelving. And in the process of moving over my inventory, what I need to do is purchase 2 new shelving items, and that ought to do it. Lulu has to go out. Yeah, once I have those 2 extra shelving units, I think that will really make a huge difference for me. I do love the Hulkin bags. I keep them all over my house. This is the smallest one, and I'm just throwing the inventory in here while I'm collecting stuff. There's a pair of jeans I need to grab over here, but I quickly realize I can't do it one-handed. So I put my phone down and I find the jeans and they go in the bag. What else here? Oh, that's a dress that I sold from B&G Trading. This IKEA bag is still full of the items that I did for a haul of my own personal bags, and they just haven't made their way into inventory. This is how I label some stuff that I keep in these bins. These are all pants. And I'm looking for a pair of black pants that I ultimately don't find before I film this video. I'll talk a little bit more about that later. All right, I'm just gonna grab a sweater from Urban Outfitters and we are gonna head upstairs. So I'm a little bit turned around right now because I'm used to facing the other way when I do my shipping, and you think that wouldn't make a big difference, but it actually feels a little odd for me. All right, so the first thing I do is as you saw, I print all of my labels out first. For whatever reason, when I print the labels, I feel like I'm just ready to go. So I usually print before I pull stuff, unless I'm working downstairs and an order comes in, and then I will just pull it. You know, I'm not always so systematic. But typically, what you're seeing right now is my routine on a Monday morning. I am filming this on a Monday morning, and I was away for the weekend, so I wasn't able to process any Saturday sales because I was gone. So this was just really good timing because I had a fair amount of orders to ship out. So once I grab these, I will then just open up the Poshmark app, or if I'm on my phone. Usually I'm on my phone because I'm watching a video and shipping at the same time, but once I go into Poshmark, I just look at my sales and I just kind of go down the line. I usually package the stuff that's super easy first, and then I go from there. I did schedule a USPS pickup today, so I have about an hour before my mail carrier gets here, so that is always good incentive to get my shipping done. I highly recommend setting up a USPS pickup. I'm not a huge procrastinator when it comes to shipping, but if I didn't have my mail carrier coming to pick it up, I would probably put it off till the end of the day and say, oh, maybe I'll go outsourcing later and I'll do my shipping. So always a great idea to get that shipping done first. It kind of wipes the slate clean for you, and then you can work on your listings, your sourcing, or any other things that you want to get done that day. So this is the handy dandy tray that I always use. Like I said, I like to start with the easy ones first, and to get those out of the way. This is a Vintage Harold's open knot mohair olive cardigan. I did get this at the bins. I had it listed for $30, and last night when I got home from the Berkshires, I received a $15 offer and I accepted it. I'm always trying to move inventory. Sometimes I'm feeling generous. The comps on this sweater weren't fantastic. I could have countered. It was right before bed, so I just took the offer and chalked that up as one less thing in my inventory. It was very lightweight. I probably paid $1 for it. I'm all about the trays with my storage back here. I only have about 4 inches in height, so I just got these are like cafeteria trays. I used to have a basket and it was just getting super cluttered. I do keep cleaning supplies here at my shipping station in case I need to go over anything. I always keep baby wipes and my zero odor spray, which I absolutely love. I'll keep my Doc Marten stuff up here if I want to like shine up a shoe before I package it. My packing tape should be over here. I keep 2 different styles of lint brushes. So that's like my cleaning station. In case I want to go over anything before it goes out. And then this is all of my packaging stuff. So during the holidays, I took advantage of a sale on Vistaprint, which always runs a lot of specials. And I did end up ordering some Lori's Boston Found thank you stickers. I do plan on making some thank you stickers with my Cricut machine, and I talked about that in my New Year's goals. They won't be specific to Lori's Boston Found, but I do want to mess around a little bit with that. So I use these stickers sometimes. I also finally ordered some business cards when I got these stickers, but I'm not happy with them. So they are square. It's not the company's fault. Vistaprint did a great job. I am just a little weirded out by my picture. I feel like I look like a Stepford wife. And so anyways, this is the picture that everybody gets of me, which is a little bit much, but it says, thank you for your order. Thank you for your purchase. I hope you love it. I love that part. I love that I have my logo here. And on the back, this is the part that I really like. It has Lori Tata on YouTube, Lori's Boston Found on Poshmark, Instagram, Facebook, and my email address. I designed these myself. I didn't do the border properly. It's not the most professional thing, but I will tuck this into something. I used to tuck it in with the picture facing out, and now I tuck it into my packages with the picture facing back with all of my information, because I don't know, I just think nobody needs that close-up of a picture of me. I love the idea of having a picture on my business cards, but not that one. All right, so let's get this done. Because this is a small package, I probably will use one of my poly mailers. I order these poly mailers. This is from Packet Chic. I like these plaid ones. They're super cute, and they go with most of my stickers. So I guess for this one, I will do a Lori's Boston Found. These are a little pricier, so sometimes I will save these for bigger purchases, but whatever. I also like to put my packages in this way so that when people open their packages and they pull it out, they see the thank you right away. Before I do that, I put the label on. I like to put my mailing label on before I pack the item, just because then I will have a nice flat surface. So I just go to the labels that I printed, and if you noticed, I write whatever the item is on the back of everything. So I'm just gonna go here. This was the first one I printed, I remember. So I just wrote Vintage Harold, and that was enough information. I pop that on my package like so, and then I will pop my item in. Filming and doing this definitely slows down the process. Okay, another little tip is when you fold over your poly mailer, you just want to fold it over in the designated area. I don't fold it like way over if I have a smaller package. Regardless of the size of the item inside, I always just fold it over that like
1.5 as it's designated, because that's the way to get the best seal on the item. Next up are these jeans. The brand is James, but I do stack my jeans above a storage shelf, and I stack them from small size to large. I start with like 24, 25 on the left-hand side, and I go all the way over to plus sizes like 31, 32, but then I'll go even up to 34, 35, depending on how large the jeans are, and that's on the right side. So my 28s are located right in the middle. I have the most of 27s, 28s, and when I take a glance at that stack, it's a good indicator to me what size I have a lot of and what sizes I'm lacking. Anyways, these are James jeans. These sold for $30. They have been around for a while, but I was really happy with the sale. I think I had them listed for $45 and I accepted a $30 offer. I do put them in a poly mailer. I don't package up my jeans or my leggings or black pants ahead of time, because I just found very early on that even with my best intentions, if I put my jeans or black leggings in poly mailers and then they sell, it's very hard to identify those items if they're just black or denim. So unless there's some like crazy embroidery on it, or sometimes I'll package up high value things that are new with tags and I'll just expose the tag to let me know what the item is. But generally I don't pre-package jeans or leggings. And because these are a little bit bigger, these will go into a free USPS Tyvek bag. Those are actually my favorite things. I use those more and more and more. And these little sticky things stick to absolutely everything. And a fun tip with these is I just put them on fabric. So if I'm processing, I will put them on a sweater, I'll put them on my chair because they just stick. And then I'll grab a bunch of them at the same time. I'll tie them in a knot and throw them in the trash. Otherwise, I'm fighting with them because they stick to everything, but I'm gonna try to throw that one away. Okay, I am going to use these cute little, these are more like fall, looks like a little wheat and some fall-y looking stickers. Really cute, just a basic thank you. And then from my tray here that I showed you earlier, I'm just going to pull out my Tyvek. And this is 11 5/8 by 15 1/8. So this is just such a great size for sweaters, jeans, anything like that. This is probably my most used mailer. So once again, I want to put my label on first. While I have a flat surface, I'm going to grab James jeans and just take that and stick it on here. And then I toss it. Okay, I was so excited when I got the offer on this dress. It's rice, not like Reese, it's R-Y-S-E. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that properly. This I received in a B&G trading box. I am an affiliate with B&G Trading and I don't really talk about them much because I don't have a ton of experience with them, but I will link my B&G code in the description if you want to try them out. It was within about a 2-week period where I became an affiliate for them and they sent me a mixed box with 10 items that I also entered a contest and won a 25-piece box that was also shipped to me. So I had like 35 pieces from B&G Trading within a month, and so I finally have gotten them all listed, but they were all free items. So I felt very fortunate that I won the contest, that I got the affiliate box. So anything from my B&G Trading boxes thus far is free. So I had this dress listed for $75 and I received a $50 offer on it. So I was thrilled about that. So this was a freebie. They're gonna get a sticker. I'm gonna put this in a Tyvek bag. Done, rice dress. How do you all do with dresses? Because I've been selling a few more. I think I really put the brakes on most dresses unless it's really special. Like for example, today I will share with you, I sold a Johnny Was tunic dress that I paid $8 for. Obviously I'm gonna pick up Johnny Was dresses, but I'm getting more choosy with dresses because it's not a huge seller for me. But I see so many resellers, dresses are one of their favorite things to sell. So I'm curious how you all do with dresses. We're also not in the heart of dress season. I think dresses do better in the spring and summer. I think more people are home, so they're not dressing up. So there are a lot of factors why dresses may not be doing so well right now. Oh, the FedEx guys here, my dogs are gonna bark. They sit at that window and they just wait for someone to bark at all day long. So hold on, I may have to pause you for a sec. Okay, while the dogs were barking, I grabbed another piece of inventory that needs to ship out, and I packaged up this awesome Urban Outfitters cardigan cozy like sweater. This reminded me so much of the Skims cozy knit robe. And I found this retail arbitrage a couple days after Christmas. We went to the mall and I went into Urban Outfitters and I picked up a few things. This was priced at $98 and it was marked down to $9.99. It was in the back in their sale room and I was so excited. I was looking for more. When I got to the register and asked if there were more, the associate said, this was actually mismarked. It's supposed to be $49. And I said, can I still get that one for $9.99? And she did honor the $9.99. I knew it was too good to be true. Honestly, if they had 30 of these, I would have bought 30 of them. They were that good. So I listed it for $75 and I got a $60 offer in less than a week or about a week. So I accepted $60, no complaints there. And it's such a cute sweater. I invested in some Ziploc style bags. They're a little cloudier in the style that I just showed you, but I really love that you can open and close these. I have stopped purchasing any poly mailers that are a permanent seal. I really like to be able to go back into a poly mailer if somebody asks for measurements or fabric content. I always try to include those in my listings, but there are times if I'm in a rush that I just put a listing up and forget certain details. So I like to be able to go back into the bag without ruining the plastic bag, right? Because these are not good for the environment. We all know that, but I like to minimize the waste that I have with these bags. One of the things I'll always do to optimize space is I'll just open this up a little bit and squeeze out as much of the air. You can see my hair pull back. I squeeze out as much of the air as I can to get it looks almost like a shrink wrap. This is gonna get a sticker on the outside. Oh, and I should probably mention that I do use a label printer. Obviously, I am an affiliate for Faux Memo. It was actually the very first brand deal I ever did as a YouTuber, and I love the company for that. They took a chance on me very early on, and the product has been fantastic. Knock on wood, I have never had a single problem with my Faux Memo. The only issue that I like to share with people is that the print is a little grainy. So if you go, like I went from a Dymo label printer to my Faux Memo, and the Dymo label quality of the print is absolutely beautiful. So when I first switched to Faux Memo, I was like, oh gosh, this is so grainy and pixely. But it has never ever once interfered with shipping. I can't show you a label because it's gonna have someone's address on it, but that is the one downside. I absolutely love my Faux Memo. So this is gonna be a tight fit, but I think it's gonna get in there. If you've noticed, I haven't included my creepy cards in any of these packages. Maybe I'll put it in one of the bundle orders. So that's ready to go.
All right, everybody, I just want to take a moment of your time to talk about today's sponsor. Skillshare has been a partner of mine for a very long time, and I continue to use their platform, and they never disappoint. Skillshare offers thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people on topics including illustration, design, photography, video, freelancing, and more. And my favorite courses lately have been those around the Cricut Explorer, which I just recently purchased, so I'm very excited to learn how to design stickers. I can design them on Procreate and then print them on my Cricut. And there are classes just for that very thing, including this one right here. So this course is run by Jen Lazan. She has a couple courses here on Skillshare. And what I love is that she teaches you how to create your stickers right on Procreate. I have worked on Procreate before, but I have not developed stickers. I can't wait to dig in. Members get unlimited access to thousands of inspiring classes with hands-on projects and feedback from a community of millions. And luckily for you, today, the first 1,000 people to use the link in my description will get a free trial of Skillshare Premium membership. And best off, it is less than $10 a month with an annual subscription. These cold winter months are the perfect time to give Skillshare a try and get your creative juices flowing.
This cardigan style blazer is so nice. It was my first time finding marine layer. I think I featured this in a recent haul video, but this is such a great BOLO brand. This got a lot of attention right away. I listed it for $100. I got a $50 offer, countered with $80. They countered with $60. I came back at $70. It sold at $70. I think I paid $6.99 tops for it. I bought it at the Somerville Goodwill, which I had gone to for the very first time a couple weeks ago. But this is such a great style. So it's like a knitwear. It's called the Bird's Eye Blazer. They have different variations on this. It retails for $148. I think it's a pretty sought after piece. This is a size medium and I am stoked about it. Since I got it out of my closet and it's not already packaged up, I usually take this time to really look over these pieces, make sure there's no hair or really crazy lint. If there's sweater shaving that needs to be done, I'll take my sweater shaver or I'll just do whatever, but this actually looks like it is in really good condition. I find that it's good to examine things. I don't really put anything in their plastic storage bags until I have looked it over really well. Obviously some things get by me, but I try to do my best. So this is just a piece of thread that's hanging off. I might trim that. And I think that's all this really needs. You also want to make sure that when you're trimming a thread, it's not going to create a hole like in a sweater or something like that. Usually if there's a thread in a sweater, I just pull it to try to bounce it back a little bit, or I pop it through to the other side, but I don't usually cut things like that. I usually fold it so the brand is facing out, but given the fact that this is just kind of a bulky piece, I'm just gonna fold it the other way because everything can kind of tuck in easier. Get it like this. I have one size larger with the Ziploc top, so I think I'm gonna use that for this. Try to really do a good job of making sure it keeps its shape on the way in. Okay. We'll give them a sticker. So this is going to need to go into a box. It's too big to go into the Tyvek. So I keep plenty of USPS free boxes on hand. These style boxes are self-adhering, which is really nice. I love to use those. You can't really see a huge difference here, but one of these is a little bit thicker. That is the medium flat rate box. And then this is just a regular mailing box that is 12 by 2.75 by 13.375. So I think I'm gonna use this one because I don't think this coat is all that thick, but these just slide right in. There's no need to put the label on first with a box because you're still gonna have your flat surface. Fits in there really nice. How have your sales been so far in January? My first week was really painfully slow, but things started to pick up over the weekend, and I think it's a result of me just listing a lot. Things seem to be looking a little bit better now. Okay, so I have my box. I'm just looking for marine layer. All right, this is a Stella and Dot bag that I featured in my personal handbag haul. I'm saving for a Louis Vuitton bag. I'm very excited. I'm gonna get like the Pochette Matisse crossbody black leather. That's the one I decided on if anybody's curious, but I'll link that video above if you want to see that haul. I do have some pieces left. I do like to put like a piece of paper inside my bags just to help keep its shape a little bit. And this isn't necessary, but I just think it's a little more professional to stuff a bag before people get it. This was $40 towards my Louis Vuitton bag. Let me know if you would be interested in seeing a video when I go pick up the Louis Vuitton bag. I don't know. I don't know if they'd let me in the store. I've looked extensively at secondhand bags for this Louis Vuitton. They're at a point right now where their value is just too high. So in this case, I would love to get it pre-loved. I really and truly would, and I'm going to continue to look. But the reality of it is that I think I may end up getting it new. The only thing is that when you stuff it, it then makes it thicker. I'm gonna get one of the larger bags. This will probably go in that thicker box, the medium flat rate box. This might be a bit of a tight fit since I did put the stuffing in. I like made my job a little bit harder, but not bad. As long as you don't ruin the shape of the bag when you pop it in there. Okay, I have this that says Stella bag. It's really nice to have all these supplies on hand, and they're all free at USPS. Whenever I do go to the post office to drop off mail myself, I will grab like a small stack. I try not to take the whole stack because I don't know how much they have. I mean, I'm sure they have a lot, but I tend to get these in person, but then order a lot of my boxes. Okay, so next up is a bundle, and for this particular bundle, I am going to use the Priority Mail large flat rate box. So in this particular bundle, I sold a Sundance white tunic, champagne embroidered blouse, which was so beautiful, new without tag. I showed it in a haul last week. I think I picked this up at Savers. And the reason I gave such a good deal on this bundle was because 2 of the items in the bundle have been in my inventory for a very long time. This bundle sold for $80, and it included that Sundance top, which I had originally priced at $45, and then these Rockport shoes. Adidas was one of my husband's clients a while ago. I don't think they are, and they owned Rockport, and one time he came home with these shoes for me, which I just never really wore that much. At the time I was working at American Girl, so they were good work shoes if we had like a special event, but typically I wore like dance goes or comfort shoes at American Girl because it was on my feet all day. These I had listed for $40. I've owned these for about a decade, and I haven't worn them in about 5 years, so that gives you an understanding. I was ready for these to go. The other thing that went in this bundle were these Oscar de la Renta pink label 2-piece pajamas. I had this listed for $50. Oscar de la Renta, I have to admit, I know they have different tiers, different levels, what sells for a lot of money, and I don't really know which label is good, which one is not. I must have looked these up because I priced them at $50, so I don't know. I'm sure I only paid $4 or $5 for these. That's my typical buy-in for pajamas, especially ones that I'm not like super sure about, but this was a 2-piece extra large. The bundle was actually priced at $135. I typically will give 30% off a 3-piece bundle. That would have brought the buyer to about $90-ish, and she offered me $80, so I just accepted it. I think because it's pink, I will use my Lori's Boston Found sticker on here. I love when things are prepackaged because they just need a sticker, and then it goes in the box, and then I had already packaged up this as well, and I do put a sticker on every item. Some of the stuff I do, people may view as wasteful, and I would agree that in some cases my packaging isn't the most environmentally sound packaging. However, I am always teetering between trying to grow my brand and present things in a pretty way. That I like that. I like packaging. Like, some people don't use plastic. It's better for the environment. Some people, you know, they have a different strategy for their packaging. So I am trying to intertwine my brand with my packaging, which is why I probably am a little bit excessive with the things that I use. But yeah, so sticker on that. And then for the shoes, I can wrap the shoes in paper. I've been wrapping shoes in paper more often than using these. Sometimes I will use those, but in this case, it's going into a bundle. I'm just gonna tuck it in there with everything else, so I will wrap these. If you guys follow McThriftsy, Mackenzie does great Ship With Me videos, and she wraps everything in paper. I love watching her Ship With Me videos. You guys should definitely check her out if you're not already following her. She's fantastic, but she uses this similar style for her packaging. Okay, so it doesn't look so pretty, however, and it did tear a little bit. So I think what I might do is do a little bit of packing tape just on that section, and then I will seal it with one of my stickers. I'm really excited to use my Cricut machine and come up with some stickers that I can sell, that I can use for my own personal use. I'm pretty excited about it. It looks like this. It has my Lori sticker. I'm gonna tuck this in here. I feel like I have 2 left feet doing this on my desk. Here's what the box looks like. If I need to put anything additional on top, I might put like one of those puffer things just to keep everything stable. Maybe these couple. And just plop them on top, and that just gives a little bit of a barrier. And then I will use my tape to package it all up. Next up is another bundle, and I just assembled this box. This is another medium priority flat rate box, which I've never used before, so I'm hoping this works. I sold these Stuart Weitzman jelly flats. I hit a yard sale, oh gosh, over a year ago. I've had these for a very long time. These are the blingy crystal stone jelly flats. They're really cute. They have just been around for so long. These are a size 9. And this is a skirt that I found at Salvation Army New with Tag in Manhattan, October of 2019. How's that for a buy, Felicia, for you? So I was so excited when both of these items were put in the bundle. I think I paid $6 or $7 for this. Dorit Sharon boho gauzy hem skirt in black. I listed these for $38. This for $38. The shoes I had listed at $50, and then this YSX boho feather graphic bomber jacket, new with tag. Gosh, I don't remember where I got this. Probably Savers, but I had this marked for $60. So in total, the bundle was priced at $148. They would automatically receive 15% off based on how I set up my store. You can customize your Poshmark closet to automatically give a certain discount. You can do 10% for 3 items. You can do 15% on 2 items, whatever you want to put it at. I do 15% on 3 items, but I often will give 30% off a 3-item bundle. This was in that bundle as well. So it was priced at $148. I accepted a $100 offer on these, and 2 of them were items that have been around for over a year. So I love when that happens. Here's the box. I'm not going to do anything with this box because they are in the box. It's going to be a tight fit. Okay, what do you think? That works. And then actually I'm going to slide it over to the side here, add some stickers to these real quick. I love the graphic on this coat. It's so cool. I'm gonna fold this in half because I think it will fit better tucked in on the side here, like so, and then put this one on top. So this is a little bit of a tight fit, but I think we're gonna be good. A lot of these larger priority boxes don't come with the self-adhesive like some of the smaller boxes, so you have to use your handy dandy tape. All right, another one down. Okay, and lastly, we are going to ship this Johnny Was dress. I'm so excited about this dress. I paid $8 for this at a shop outside of Boston. I had been getting a lot of likes and sending a lot of offers out on this dress, and then somebody bought it outright. I was so happy, and then minutes later canceled it. Sometimes it's just like easy come, easy go, buyer's remorse. Well, the next day, the same person who had bought and canceled the order offered me $60, and when I looked at their offer, I realized that I had sent them an offer for, I think it was $64 with discounted shipping. I don't think that my buyer saw that offer before they paid the $80. So I am a person who sends out offers quite frequently, but there have been occasions like this. Had I not sent that offer out to her, she probably would have paid $80 for it. So there are pros and cons to sending out offers right away. I'm definitely in the camp that I try to kind of catch people while they're on the app, and I send offers out within 10 or 15 minutes of them liking an item. And sometimes I'm busy and I just don't send those offers with the same frequency that I typically do, and then I'll get a full price sale. So let me know in the comments what you think. Are you somebody who kind of sits on your likes before you send offers to likers, or are you a little bit more aggressive with your offers like I am? Sometimes I don't know which is the best practice, because it also is a little bit time consuming. Like, it takes 2 seconds, but if somebody likes it, I'll just bam, send an offer out. Sometimes I do think there's something to be said for letting an item build up some momentum before I send an offer, so that when I do send an offer, there's already 10 or 12 likers on it and it's getting blasted to everyone. She ended up coming back and just offering $60 for the dress, which I accepted. As I said, last week was a slow week. I don't know, maybe I could have held out a little bit longer for a higher price on this, but where I only paid $8, I was happy with the $60. I'm definitely gearing up for my Thrift Across New England expedition that I'm going on at the end of this month, and I have a feeling I'm going to come home with a ton of inventory. So I'm definitely in this mentality. I'm not running a formal sale, but I'm trying to be very reasonable with the offers that I accept. So I paid $8, I got a $60 offer. This is off to a new home. I sold a pair of kind of like shimmery black Gap pants, almost like tuxedo pants. and I can't find them. So those will not be included in this. And as I mentioned earlier, when I said that when I package my pants, I don't always put black pants in plastic. Black pants like disappear in my inventory sometimes. Just for the sake of this video, I looked really quickly. I'm sure I'll find them, but they're not included in this video. And I did just want to say that sometimes when I do my first sweep for shipping, there are things that aren't exactly where they're supposed to be. During Thriftless February, I am going to be upgrading my entire system. I've been slowly moving things to a new process. I just haven't shared it yet because it's not complete, but I'm hoping that one of the last videos I put out in the month of February will be a big unveiling of my inventory system. But I don't like to say that too often because I've talked about my inventory system before and then not followed through, but that's my goal. So here's my Johnny Was, and we are gonna package this up and we'll bring everything outside, and that's it. Lots of packages out the door. I hope you had some great weekend sales. Once again, I'd like to thank today's sponsor, Skillshare. Be sure to click the link in the description to start your free trial today. Thank you so much for checking out my video. If you enjoyed this video, I would so appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification if you would like to know when I put videos out. Thank you guys so much. I hope you are having a fantastic week. I love you and I'll see you soon. Bye.